Stop. ¿Qué pasa, Pack Nation? It is Pack here. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing and breaking down the trailer we just saw. Finally, we got some real gameplay news and screenshots of NBA 2K21 for the current generation, which comes out in a month, and I'm just going to be breaking it down completely in this video. But before this video starts though, be an OG, join the Pack Nation and subscribe. Help me get to 300,000 subscribers. We're pretty close to there. And don't forget about the giveaway. The game that I'm talking about right now, I'm going to be giving it away for free. I'm giving away one copy on Twitter. All you have to do is follow my Twitter account. I'm going to put your name in a randomizer and somebody's going to win it for free. So check your DMs because the giveaway ends on August 14th and you could be winning it for free. Okay. So, in this video, I am completely breaking down NBA 2K21's gameplay trailer. The first thing that I had noticed is that obviously the one that everyone has talked about already, the new shot meter has been shown. This is completely different from any shot meter we've ever had in 2K before, and it's the first time we had a new shot meter in 3 years. We've had the bar next to the hand for the past couple years, and a lot of people aren't even using shot meter in the first place. This shot meter looks disgusting. It does not look good. Oh, it's funky. The placement of it's fine, I guess. I don't really care about the placement. It's gonna look weird in 2K camera because it's gonna be right above where your hands are, and some people look at the hands when they shoot, so I don't know. But it straight up shows you the green window of your shot meter. I kind of like this because every jump shot is different, which means every, green window is different, and then sometimes you're doing a fadeaway, you don't know where the green window is. Sometimes you're doing a post hop shot or anything, you don't know where the green window is. This is not going to be the case anymore because now you always know where it is and you're going to have kind of an idea of where to let go. See, I like that, but at the same time, I don't like that because now it's going to be even easier to green, because before it was already easy to green for most people. Now it's going to be even easier and it's going to be weird. Now, I'm assuming that green window is going to be smaller and smaller depending on your three-point rating, your build, and where you're shooting, and etc. But it's going to be interesting. Now we're actually going to have like serious raw data of what badges help your green window and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that stuff and talking about that stuff. But again, it's just gonna make shooting easier, and that's gonna be a little obnoxious. Now, Damian Lillard in this video shoots a contested smothered three and hit it. So probably that means that contested threes can go in sometimes. Well, you can technically green them now. So that's gonna be a thing as well. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. It's just terrifying. The second thing that I had noticed is that there are no new face scans in this trailer at all. Not a single player in this trailer has not even a new face scan. It doesn't even have new hair. Not a single person. I mean, I guess we should have expected this. They made it pretty clear that they're focusing on next generation, but it would have been nice to at least see some hair changes on some players. For example, Lonzo Ball has completely different hair than he had now. Jason Tatum had different hair. Players like that, there's a lot of players. I'll show you a bunch of them throughout this that are different from now, and yet they didn't change it at all in the trailer. I thought that was pretty weak. I'm not even going to do a graphics comparison because there really isn't any point in this video. They look, I mean, I know we say every year, oh,
2K looks the same as last year,
but this year it's not even like a debate. I think it's straight up the same graphics as last year, same face scans, same hairstyles, everything. They didn't change anything, and they avoided sweat, which is smart of them because they knew people would chew them out if there was a lot of sweat in this video. But still, it's a shame that it looks completely the same, but it's all for next generation, and they're focusing entirely on that, so I guess I'm okay with it. And number 3 is the most exciting part that everyone has been super excited about, the new neighborhood, which now it says 2K Beach, so maybe it's the beach now. It probably is the beach now. Obviously, you can see right there it says 2K Beach with the rec on the right and the shoe store being on the left, which means they're next to each other, which means that it's not going to be the same neighborhood as last year. They also have some brand new art designs on the buildings, which are reminiscent of the beach, and also have some architecture that is reminiscent of coastal cities. They also have a water border on this video. All this is convincing me that they finally made a brand new neighborhood after 2 years of having the same one. Or did they? Here is the screenshot of the video. Now here's a screenshot in an alleyway in 2K20. It does look a little reminiscent, I'm not gonna lie to you. We could just be in the alleyway of the same park and they just changed the skin of it again. They're even reusing assets like the light posts, which I don't blame them for, but I'm just trying to warn you guys that it still might be the exact same neighborhood. But I am going to say that I doubt that, because if we were on the beach, that means that we would be able to see the beach, which means they would have to completely redo the neighborhood, because the neighborhood is like a square. They would have to open up an area for like a beach setting. Plus the rec and the shoe store are next to each other, which wasn't like that before, which means they kind of mixed up the locations, which means maybe at the least they really redid the same neighborhood, but it still looks very different, which I'd personally be okay with, because honestly, man, it's been the same thing for 2 years and we're only gonna have this game for 3 months. Well, technically only 2 months, and I'm gonna be okay with that. I'm glad it's at least some kind of change. I'm not going to complain about that. At number 4 is a new My Career. We're going to have a brand new My Career story, as we always have. I'm never really worried about My Career. But we get to start off in college, and real colleges again, like in 2K17. They showed us Florida and UCLA in the footage. Even though it's brief, I'm going to assume there's way more options than that. Just like in 2K17, where there was like 15 to 18 options, I think. I'm okay with this. I'm excited about it. I'm surprised they even got college rights in the first place. But hey man, it's a little something different. It's fun to play. Obviously, they're not going to have my college UTSA because we're not big like that. But still, I'm happy. At number 5 is a theory which I don't like to talk about, but people think that maybe there's going to be different locations in the game, because they're mentioning locations like Japan where they show Rui Hachimura, Athens where they show Giannis, and Spain where they show the Gasol brothers. All these occasions were mentioned in the trailer. It's probably just talking about the game being in an international setting now, because I mean, there's so many players from international countries that, like, that's just what they're mentioning. That's probably what the case is, but people believe that there's going to be something international for My Career, but I wouldn't bet on it. But the Olympics were supposed to be this year, and the FIBA World Cup was last year, and what they did in 2K, I think 16 or 17, is that they had the Australian national team and the American national team or USA national team. They could do national teams or international teams, whatever, for the game. I'd be hype about that. There's so many teams they could do, like Germany, Greece, obviously with literally all the Antetokounmpo brothers, USA, Australia, Spain, Canada has a strong team. They could add these teams into the game. I'd be super hype about that. But I'm not going to confirm that because it doesn't look confirmed at all yet. But that would be dope. And at number 6, new animations. Now, there's not a lot of this. The first one is not even a new animation. It's the one that everyone's been talking about on Twitter, but I disagree with everybody here. They're talking about the Jamal Crawford double behind the back that he does in the trailer, and everyone was excited about it. And they're like, oh my gosh, it's going to be in Park. Jamal Crawford could do that last game. He's always been able to do that in the game. And that was in the game last year. So I don't know why people are so excited about it. Just because he's doing it doesn't mean you can do it in Park. And I doubt he's gonna be able to do it in Park again. So I'm just throwing that out there. I doubt that.
Don't let the flame die out!
But look how the Blazers bench reacts when Damian Lillard hits that game winner, or when Kobe goes up on the stands and puts his hands up in the air after he won. Maybe there's going to be new game winner animations, which I'm excited about, because I always hated how whenever you won a game, it was pretty like mid, like, oh yeah, you won it. No, I need the crowd to go crazy. I need my bench to go crazy. I need the coach to lose his mind. I need the player to go run to the locker room and freak out. I want that kind of stuff in the game, and it's looking like they're going to add that. Finally, at number 7, some extra little pieces of information that we basically got confirmed today. There are extra things that weren't a part of this trailer, but I didn't want to make a whole video just for these 2 pieces of information. So first things first, Mike Wang confirms that even though they have a new shot meter, if you have no shot meter, that's still an option, and it'll still give you an extra boost for greening your shots. So no matter what, that's definitely what you're going to want to go with anyways in the first place. And the other thing is that the Prelude release date has been announced by a Chinese forum that works with PlayStation, and they announced that August 24th is when NBA 2K21's Prelude is going to come out. That's only 11 days before the actual game releases, which is ridiculous and not enough time. This is actually the least amount of time they've ever given us Prelude to new game. But again, as we made it pretty clear, you can tell that they're not really focusing on this game, they're really focusing on next game. And that's all the pieces of news I have for you guys in terms of this trailer and what they announced today. But overall, the slogan of this game is everything is game. No, everything is same. It is low-key the same game, but we knew that. I'm actually surprised at the little details they've added new, like UCLA and Florida being added into My Career. I was actually really surprised about that. I wasn't expecting that at all. The beach sounds like a good idea. I love the beach. If you didn't know, I was born in a city with a beach. I love the beach. But, you know, to me, I'm just going to be honest, it looks like the same neighborhood. But we'll see. Maybe I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But I'm being kind of like about it because I understand they're working on next generation. They're focusing on that. No matter what, though, I'm going to buy it. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about change for once. I feel like this 2K lasted for so long. And I'm excited about a new one. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited about the new 2K? Leave it in the comments below. And if you like this channel, give it a sub. And I'll see you guys next time.